Clubbies. Welcome to the Magic Queendom. Mickey here.
I reppin' 504. I reppin' 504. I reppin' 504.
If it's your first time coming to the Magic Queendom, hit that subscribe button and become a part of the clubhouse. All right, Clubbies, you know what it is. We're uptown with another street interview. We're here with the handsome Mr. Leonard. We're going to hear his story. He's going to tell us everything he went through. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Leonard.
My name is Leonard Williams. I'm recently displaced. I come back here. This is home for me, but I was down in the Florida Keys in Marathon, Florida for a number of years. But I decided, got homesick, came back to New Orleans, and here I am on the streets, which is all right. Okay, got to be somewhere, all right? But yeah, this is the city I love. Grew up down here. There ain't no place in the world like New Orleans.
I know that's right. So how old are you, Mr. Leonard?
I'll be 73 come December.
Really?
Lord's willing, yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed. You look good for your age.
Well, thank you very much.
Do you have any kids?
I have 3 boys up in Indiana. I got 28 grandkids that I know of.
From the 3 boys, you got 28? Oh, Lord, that was a rolling stone.
Hey, the boys of mine are legends out here.
Oh, I hear that. 28 out of 3, baby. They popping them everywhere they go, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So, did you grow up in a 2-parent household?
Oh, yes, I did.
Your mother, your
I came up in a foster home. My great aunt, my grandmother's sister, and her husband raised me.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, how was your childhood growing up?
Childhood was wonderful. I can say I was privileged, being the only child, and both my parents, they were retirees from LSU. So, yeah, I didn't want for nothing.
Oh, that's good. So, you're the only child?
A Christian household.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. So, are your parents still living?
No, they both deceased. And matter of fact, everybody I know is gone. My siblings, it was 16 of us, 9 boys and 7 girls.
So, who was the only child?
Me? The Lord saw fit for me to be raised apart from the rest of my family.
Oh, okay, with your foster family.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you had a big family.
Big family.
Yeah,
Big
that's
family.
a big family. That's good, though, a big family. So, did you graduate from high school?
Yes, I did. Matter of fact, right there in Baton Rouge, Robert E. Lee High, class of 69.
Okay.
Sensex Booze Wine, yeah, class of 69.
So, have you ever worked before, Mr. Leonard?
I'm a retired welder, pipe welder.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but I've done everything else between welding jobs. Didn't work for just one company. Matter of fact, I worked all over the country. Mm-hmm.
Did you like it? Did you enjoy
I
it?
love it. I got a thing for fire anyhow. Mm-hmm.
So, how long you was doing like the welding for? Basically your whole life you've been doing the welding? The welding. How long you was doing the welding?
I'm some 30 years of welding.
30 years?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So tell me your story, how you became homeless and how long you been homeless?
Well, I just hit the street Saturday.
Saturday?
Yeah.
So you fresh?
Huh?
You fresh out here?
I'm fresh out here.
Yes,
Again, I've been here before. Though.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I was here in the 80s. Back here again in the 2000s. And back here again. I don't know what it is. I must have well, I love the streets anyway. I love these streets.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
So what happened? Like, tell me your story.
Well, being irresponsible, not paying my rent on time, and then not paying it at all. But I was in my apartment for right at a year. Didn't pay no rent for about 9 months. And
Dang, that was a good landlord, huh?
I tell you, the Lord been good to me.
I know that's
even
right.
in my mess. Okay, I try to give Him the honor, though. You know, in all things we acknowledge Him. You know, but there comes a time when you find yourself in a pinch, and you have to pay the price. Nothing comes without a price, and the price is way high. You pay way too much for way too little when you're not doing what you should do. You know, and I'm old enough. It ain't like I don't know no better. Just, I don't know that thing in me, I guess. But we ain't messed up about nothing. Because all things work together for good. Mm-hmm. That's what the Word tells me, and I believe the Word. Now, believing is one thing, but doing is something else.
Exactly. So tell me like your day-to-day living situation, like what you do basically on a day out here on the street.
I just chill.
You just chill?
Yeah, it's too hot to be walking around. and I'm not trying to be employed for no company or no more. You know, I put my time in, but I catch work. Anybody got something to do, and they paying, I'm all in.
What kind of work you do?
Construction, I do some of anything.
The jack of all trades.
All
huh?
trades,
Yeah,
master of none.
I know that's right.
Mm-hmm.
So are you on any type of drugs or anything?
Yeah. I mean, if you get me high, I do it. You know?
Okay.
You name it, I do it. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how long have you been on drugs?
Shoot. Well, for the time, periodically, if I'm not working or in the church, you know, I'm getting high. Mm-hmm. And like I said, nothing come without a price. You know, but you got to do something. I ain't gonna sit around and woe is me. You know, I get busy. You know, you got something. You know.
I ain't got nothing for you.
All right,
I ain't got
then.
nothing for you for this interview. That's it.
Okay.
so how do you supply your habits then? By, you know, with the little jobs you get, that's how you
My
know.
little job, and then I got a little finesse with me. You know, I'm a
little
people
pimp, huh?
person. Yeah, you know.
So you pimping these women out their money out here?
Oh, no, cause I got too much respect for womanhood, okay? I got 7 sisters, you know, but the woman, look, without a woman in your life ain't complete. You know, at least that's my take on it.
So you have a woman out here?
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
I can't afford it. I can't afford my own. I can't take care of nobody. I had a cat who just had kittens, 6 kittens. That was my heart. I had to leave them in my apartment. But yeah, Missy, she's just a sweetheart. You know, I don't believe in reincarnation, but looking in her eyes, I've seen them eyes before. We've dealt before, and she so much like people. I didn't even have to speak to her, and she know what time it was. I want to get somewhere and be still. She'll take herself on another room and lay down somewhere.
I know that's
so
right.
Funny.
So when you get high, how does it make you feel?
Well, it take away my pain, because I have chronic pain. My joints, I'm working out in the weather. I've worked all over, like up in Michigan, 26 below zero.
Ooh.
You know, I love work. Man was born to work at something. You're going to work at something, you know. But anyway, it relieves my pain, to take my mind off my issues, and, you know, and I guess that's the primary reason I get high.
To try to avoid the reality.
Reality of it all. It takes me away from reality for a short time too. Okay.
And then when it go down, you
When
back.
it go down, here I am again.
I know, right? So where do you see yourself in 6 months?
6 months, I see myself back in the mainstream doing something, because I like I said, been out here before. Don't stay long, just for a short time. I get this thing out of my system, then I get back in the race again. Now, I love working, I love serving. I was born to serve, man, born to serve somebody or something. Okay.
Yep. So what motivates you to keep going and not giving up?
Because I know I got a job to do. The Lord has put me here to serve mankind, and I believe that's the calling of man, to serve.
Yep. So what advice would you give someone currently struggling with addictions or homelessness?
Don't give up. Always look for goodness to come shining through.
I know that's right. Do you have any strengths and weaknesses?
Yeah, I'm weak for a lot of things.
Like what?
I like drugs, well, not so much females now, because like I said, I'm 73, and females don't move me like they used to.
Females ain't moving or it ain't moving.
Well, it ain't moving. Not like it used to. It's a combination.
Okay. So what's your strength?
My strength is my spirituality.
That's-
Oh, glory to God. I felt my help yesterday. Yes, indeed. Yeah.
I know that's right. So do you have any relationship with any of your family members?
No.
None whatsoever?
Totally estranged.
Do you have like any friends or anything that give you
No.
support? What would be the likely consequences if you continue to use drugs and alcohol and stuff like that?
Prison or death. I've seen prison a couple times already, which don't move me, because I'm all right wherever I am. But death, I will not die in this fault. The Lord will not suffer me to perish out here in this madness.
So I hear you. That's one of my questions. Do you believe in a God or a higher power?
Yes. He is my very being.
I know that's right.
Mm-hmm.
You have any special talents, anything? Can you sing?
Oh, Lord. Jesus is on the main line. Tell him what you want. Jesus is on the main line. Tell him what you want. I tell you, Jesus is on the main line. You can tell him what you want. You can call him up and tell him right now. I'm a poet too.
I know that's right. You're a poet too?
Yes, I'm a poet.
Oh, baby, I know you got some talents in there, baby. I know that's right. I want to thank you again so much for your time. We came to the end of this interview, Clubbies. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Until next time, peace.